Have you ever had that voice in your head that whispers, "You're not good enough. You should be further ahead. You're failing"? It doesn't matter if you got good grades, landed the job, or even achieved something others admire. The voice still finds a way to tell you it's not enough. And when you hear it often enough, you start believing it. You start thinking, maybe something really is wrong with me. But here's the truth. You are not alone. Everyone feels this. Even the most successful people you admire wrestle with that same inner critic. Actors, athletes, entrepreneurs, many admit that the higher they climb, the louder that voice gets. Why your brain does this? Your brain has a built-in negativity bias. Thousands of years ago, paying more attention to threats kept us alive. But today, instead of lions, the threats are deadlines, grades, career paths, or Instagram comparisons. That ancient system still overreacts. It zooms in on every mistake and ignores progress. So when you slip once, your brain screams, "See, you're a failure." This isn't proof that you're broken. It's proof that your brain is doing what it evolved to do. The mistake is believing the voice is the truth. The trap of comparison. Think about this. Open social media, and you'll always find someone ahead of you. Smarter, richer, fitter, happier looking. But you're comparing your behind the scenes to their highlight reel. You see their edited victories, not their messy process. Comparison turns every achievement into not enough. You run 5 kilometers, but someone else ran 10. You get promoted, but someone else started a company. Here's the secret. Nobody feels like they've made it. Even the people you look up to are scrolling and comparing themselves to someone else. The illusion of when I arrive. Maybe you think, I'll feel good about myself when I finally hit X, the job, the body, the relationship. But here's the problem. When you arrive, your brain raises the bar again. That voice doesn't disappear. It just finds a new target. Happiness is not a place you arrive. It's a muscle you build. If you can't celebrate the small wins now, no finish line will magically fix it. How to quiet the critic. You can't delete the voice, but you can stop giving it the microphone. Catch it. Write down the harsh thought as it appears. Example, I always fail. Challenge it. Ask, is this true every single time? Usually, the answer is no. Reframe it. Turn I'm a failure into I'm learning through failure. This feels simple, but the act of writing interrupts the automatic cycle. Instead of being inside the storm, you start observing it. Focus on progress, not perfection. Perfection is a moving target. Progress is measurable. Instead of asking, am I the best? Ask, am I better than yesterday? One extra push-up. One extra page read. One moment of patience where before you'd snap. Tiny progress destroys the lie that nothing is enough. A journal can help. Write down one thing you did today, no matter how small. Over time, those tiny entries tell a very different story about who you are. Practice self-compassion. Imagine a close friend coming to you saying, I feel like a loser. Would you reply, yeah, you are? Of course not. You'd encourage them, remind them of their wins, tell them they matter. So why talk to yourself any differently? Self-compassion is not weakness, it's fuel. Studies show people who practice it bounce back from setbacks faster and achieve more. Try this. When you catch a harsh thought, ask yourself, would I say this to my best friend? If not, don't say it to yourself. Build an evidence list. Your inner critic is stubborn. It ignores facts, so give it evidence it can't deny. Keep a small notebook or phone note titled Receipts. Every time you finish something, big or small, write it down. Sent that difficult email. Finished a workout. Helped a friend. When the critic says you never do enough, you open the list and show it the receipts. Surround yourself wisely. That inner voice gets louder when the outer voices you hear every day are also critical. Choose to spend time with people who encourage growth, not constant judgment. Not fake cheerleaders, but people who remind you of your strengths and help you rise when you stumble. Because who you're around becomes who you believe you are. Extra. Daily practices that help. Morning reset. Start the day with one sentence of intention. Today, I choose patience. Or, today, I'll notice progress. Micro celebrations. When you finish a task, say, done, out loud. Stand up, stretch, train your brain to register completion. Limit doom scrolling. Set a timer. Too much comparison fuel feeds the critic. That voice in your head, it's not going away completely, but it doesn't have to control you. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are not failing. You're human, and humans grow through effort, mistakes, and persistence. So next time the critic whispers, don't try to shut it up. Smile and say, I hear you, but I'm moving anyway. Because you're not alone. Everyone feels this, but not everyone chooses to rise above it. And today, you can.